Now we can do another logic game from the LSAT. We're going to use Prep Test 60, which was administered officially in June 2010 and is available from lsac.org. We're going to do the last game in Section 2, and we discovered that a travel magazine has hired 6 interns: Farber, Gombarek, Hall, Jackson, Kanzi, and Leah. This is the nerd solution to cultural bias. They give you names from around the world, but fortunately they put them in alphabetical order. They're assigning people to 3 different stories: to Romania, to Spain, and to Tuscany. So I hope these interns enjoy Romance languages. Each intern will be trained as either a photographer's assistant or as a writer's assistant, and each story is assigned a team of 2 interns, 1 photographer's assistant and 1 writer's assistant. How convenient. Gombarek and Leah will be trained in the same field. Farber and Kanzi will be trained in different fields. Jackson is assigned to Tuscany. Hall is a photographer's assistant, and Kay is not assigned to Spain. Now we have to do a little high-level logic. We know that F and K are in different specialties, so essentially they're taking a spot on each level somewhere along the way. And we know that H is already a photographer's assistant, so if G and L are going to be the same, there's no room for them up in photographers. G and L must be writers. If they must be writers, and J must be in Tuscany, then J must be a photographer's assistant in Tuscany. And that's very helpful, especially on the first question. Because the first question looks as though we're going to have to go through all the conditions for all the rules, for all the answers before we get our right answer. But it says, which could be an acceptable assignment of photographer's assistants to the stories? And we've already discovered that G and L have to be writers. So look at the answers. B has G, C has G, D has G. Those are all wrong for the same reason, because G has to be a writer. He can't be a photographer. Now we're down to A and E. And answer E has Spain with K, and K can't go to Spain. So our answer is A. Romania has F, and Spain has H, and Tuscany has J, just as we'd already discovered. Now look what happens to the next question. If F is assigned to Romania, well, we already had F in Romania, but let's try to put him down here. Well, then K has to be different. K can't go to Spain, so then K is up here. So either F or K is going to be at the top. H has to be in Spain. And we don't really know about K or G and L if we put them down at the bottom. Which of the following must be true? The only thing that we know must be true is that H is in Spain, which is answer B. Now look at question 20. If F and H are assigned to the same story as each other, well, we know that H is a photographer, so F would have to be a writer, which would mean K would have to be a photographer, and it can't be in Spain, so we're actually in this situation here. And now we have either G or L in Romania or Tuscany. Then which of the following could be true? Didn't we have either G or L to either Romania or Tuscany? Answer B has G in Romania, and that's the only answer we should read. Question 21. If F is a writer's assistant, well, look at what we have here. We could put F over here, we could put F over here, we could put F over here, but if it's a writer's assistant, then K has to be a photographer, and we're back in this world again, aren't we? Then which one of the following pairs could be a team of interns assigned to Romania? Well, we know it has to be K. And only these answers C and D include K. Answer C has K and H, and that don't work because they're both photographers. Answer D has K and L, and that was building on our last question, wasn't it? Question 22. If G and K are assigned to the same story as each other, well, we know it can't be here, so it has to be here. And we know that G is a writer, so K is a photographer, and then we have either F or L over here. Then which of the following could be true? Well, it's going to be either F or L in either Spain or Tuscany. And our answer is E. L is in Spain. The world of could be, must be helps you find right answers. You don't spend your time telling nobody about the 4 wrong answers. Question 23. Which of the following interns cannot be assigned to Tuscany? Well, we know about Tuscany. We know that J has to be a photographer in Tuscany and H has to be a photographer, so H can't be in Tuscany, and our answer is C. The nerds are nice people. They gave us a game that we had 9 minutes to answer, and we answered it in a lot less time. Testing for the public. Nonprofit since 1985. Nobody makes things easier.